everybody, and how are you all doing? Shock horror, this is my face, it's not the same one that's on the thumbnail. I hope you are all doing really well, and stay tuned to watch how I completed the look that's in the thumbnail. So how are you all folks? My name is Marthala Carrig and welcome back to my channel, this crazy place where we do gardening, cash stuffing, makeup, vlogs, you name it, we pretty much do it, we just live life. So before we get into the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe and get all the notifications going, lads. Right, so here we go. Today is a makeup video, it's Makeup Monday. So I tried to do a Makeup Monday, vlog on Friday, cash stuff on Sunday, and everything else goes in between where you see me going shopping, trying to find good bargains, all that kind of stuff. So I have found some good bargains. Today I have went and done a SHEIN or SHEIN, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but one or the other, haul. I have got my skincare on, which isn't by them, by the way. I was watching this YouTuber called Emma Fleming. She's an Irish girl, and she had like the most beautiful stuff. I was like, I want to see how this works. I want to feel it. I want to get to know all the products. Yeah. And I heard some people saying, oh, you know, it's made in China, yada. China has actually some of the best labs for making makeup. Now, I have worked on a lot of luxury end counters, and if you look on the back of them, some of them are actually made in China. Some of the very prestigious ones, very prestigious ones, are made in China. Now there is a few labs in America, there's one or two in Italy, but I think the majority of them are actually in China. So sometimes I feel people can be a bit snobbish about where their makeup comes from. They're like, oh, it's Chanel, and oh, it's this, and oh, it's that. Chances are, if you look back at the ingredients as to where stuff comes from and look back for the labs, you will find out that half of them are all actually made in the one laboratory, which happened when Chanel owned, what was it? Bourjois and Chanel were both owned at one time by the same company, and the Bourjois crowd did an exact dupe of one of the Chanel Lumiere, is it Lumiere or Luminescence? I can't remember, Luma something, foundation. It was the healthy mix or healthy glow, something like that. Basically the ingredients in the back were pretty much exactly the same. There's a few little tweaks, of course you have to do that because you can't do an exact copy, but for the performance of the product, and I at the time was working on a Chanel counter, for the performance of the Bourjois product and the performance of the Chanel product, there was actually no difference. They both did exactly the same thing. So let's just stop that bias right there, because just because a product is cheap does not mean it's not going to work properly. Marketing and packaging takes up a hell of a lot of money when it comes to the budget for products, and that's the kind of thing that will tell them, well, if you're buying like Chanel or, you know, Burberry or Marc Jacobs makeup, like sometimes the product itself is just as good as something you would get in Primark. It's just you're paying for the packaging and the name. So without further ado, let's get into this and let's go. I'm just going to talk to you really quickly through my skincare. So what I have used this morning is my Elizabeth Arden. These are the ceramide capsules. I love these. They're so nice on my skin. I use them twice a day, and I have this wee little pot to put them into, which I got in a gift set last year, so it's so handy. On my eyes, I have the Vichy Labs, I never can pronounce this now, Lifta Saviti Supreme Eyes. It's this one. You see it there? Ooh, go on, focus. Oh, this thing never focuses. Come on. Anyhow, it's that one. And I'm also using the Elizabeth Arden Visibly Different. I use this hydrogel every single winter because it's the only thing that keeps my skin from drying out. I absolutely adore it. And of course my SPF 50, because I don't go anywhere without SPF 50. That one is important. So as you can see, guys, I'm absolutely knackered, so we need to do something with this face. I put a bit of tan on last night. So first of all, I'm going to start with primer, and I got this SHEIN Birthday Skin Primer. This is the pink one. Apparently it's supposed to give you baby soft, flawless skin you were born with thanks to our primer gel. The first step in your glam routine. It forms a fine layer on your skin to soften, brighten and smooth out imperfections. Say bye-bye to visible pores and hello to a more even complexion and smoothing rose extract. Okay, let's see what it does. Oh, look at that, you even get a little spatula. So you get a little spatula, and this is what it comes in. So the packaging is actually quite nice for SHEIN. Yeah. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let us see how this goes. Okay, so I thought it would be more of a jelly consistency, but it's not. It's more of a solid. Ooh, it's quite putty-like actually. Okay, so we get a wee dollop of that. Okay. Warm it up in the hands. Oh God, I'm so pale. Oh God, I'm so pale. Okay. So the primer is on, it feels lovely. Cannot complain on that one. It feels really nice. I'd say there's definitely a lot of silicone in that because it definitely feels quite, there's a nice slip to it. But let's see. That has to be one of the nicest feeling of a primer. I don't normally use primers because I don't like how they feel unless I'm using the MAC one because I like that one. Let's see what's the ingredient. Is there a lot of silicone in this? Oh, there's glycerin, so that could be a... Oh, there is a little bit, yeah. Yeah, it's quite high up in things. So there is a fair amount of silicone in it, which gives it the nice dewy slip. But yeah, quite nice. Okay, so the next thing I got was the SHEGLAM Full Coverage Foundation Balm, which comes in this little box here. But I love how it's packaged, like this, in a little velour case. And then it comes out like this. And, oh, and it's sealed as well, so very bougie. Let's see what it looks like though on the inside. Just typical foundation-y smell. Nothing fancy, but let's see how it works. I need to get a brush, hold on a second. So because this is a full coverage foundation, I'm going to be using a more denser brush, so I'm just going to be using one like this. So, let's see, dip it in, see how it works. Ooh. We even got the right shade now to match the tan. Ooh, wow, there's a lot of coverage coming off this. It is very heavy, it's very thick. It nearly feels like stage paint. Either that or I've put on way too much onto the brush. I think I may have put too much on the brush. I feel so heavy. Okay, so this foundation is incredibly heavy. I did not expect it to be as full coverage as it is. It's literally like paste. I got it in the shade Peach. So just for a reference point, it is very, very thick. It's a very heavy foundation, I must say, concealer. We've got that coming up next. So the concealer I got was the SHEGLAM Bright Eyes Cooling Concealer, and I got it in the shade Buttercream because I think that was one of the lightest ones. But what I liked about this one was it has that little metal dome-shaped applicator. So let's see, do I have to pierce something? No, so apparently we just dot it where I need it. Get rid of these bags, please. And thank you. I know these bags are all my own fault. Sure, if I went to bed on time, I'd be fine. Okay. I like a little bit down the nose, up here, and here. Just to brighten these areas. Okay, let's see how we go. I've got my beauty blender. And let's see. Again, it's another full coverage. And I do always get my concealers lighter than my foundation, like a lot lighter, because I like to contour quite heavy and then blend it all together so that hopefully it'll match. Because when you have dark circles or baggy eyes, you don't want to be putting a darker colour concealer on them because you're going to make them look more noticeable. What you want to do is lift them out from the face. You can see like already they are lifted out, they're not like hiding. And when the rest of the makeup goes on, like it makes it look so much better. That concealer is quite good actually. Yesterday's mascara is still in my eyes even though I did a thorough cleanse, but sure look, happens. I like that. I like that concealer a lot. Okay, that's a winner. Now on to the next thing. So the next product I got is the SHEGLAM Baked Glow Setting Powder, and I got it in the shade Light Pink because I wanted it to be a little bit more luminescent to make my skin look a little bit brighter. I'm all about the brightness and the glow these days. So this is what it looks like. It comes in a little package like this. And let's see what the inside of it's like. Okay, so you get your little poof, which is cute with the SHEGLAM. It's also sealed, so let's just unseal that. So the powder is out. I'm actually going to use this little triangular poof thing that I got because I just like the shape of it and I can get right in. So a little bit is kicked back at the top, so we're just going to use that. And gently press it in under the eyes because we want to illuminate the eyes. Okay, so we put a decent amount on now. We're going to really go in with it. It is a very fine powder because the dust is literally kicking off, like really fine. Which I like. I don't want to have heavy powders under my eyes. Oh, but I definitely see it. Oh, that's really nice. That is a really nice powder, honestly. And all of these products were less than £5 as well. Oh, today has been a day of it. Right, so off camera, because I ran out of space, as I do all the time. I ran out of space on that, and I just decided, fuck it, I'll do a few bits off camera. So I finished the face with the powder. That is a beautiful powder, nice and lightening. The only thing I'll say is I did find that in here, I do have a little spot of eczema breaking out around here, did catch, so just bear that in mind. But I figure that if you use a setting spray or some kind of a hydrating spray, I'm going to be using the 8-hour Miracle Hydrating Mist from Elizabeth Arden over my face after the makeup. I think that might actually sort that out, because it'll just reset the powder and not make it look so powdery. Because even though on camera though it looks really nice. Where's that bird? I'm so easily distracted, sorry. Squirrel, where? Anyhow, what was I saying? Yeah, so that powder is really nice and it's really cheap, so happy days. I also went ahead and primed my eyes using the Wet n Wild primer, Photo Focus primer. What else did I use? Oh yeah, painted the eyebrows in with the NYX Tame and Frame in colour Espresso. And then I went and I set my brows using my MAC Clear Brow Gel, which isn't really clear anymore, but you know, that's what I used. So I'm going to do the bronzer first. So this is the bronzer. I got SHEGLAM Sunside Bronzer in the shade Daydream. That was the kind of, well, it's hard really to tell when you're online buying stuff, but that's what it looks like. So it's quite a nice one. We'll just see now how it works. No kickback, so that's always a good sign. So it's nicely pressed. But let's see. Okay, so not a whole lot of pigment from it, I'll tell you that. Oh yeah, I've burnt my hand. I burnt my hand. I was doing hair for a girl the other day, and yeah, whatever way I held the GHD, I grabbed it and then the other bit of it back flipped on my hand. Sure, look. She was fine, leave me. Definitely a bronzer, not a contour. Just so you know, there is a difference. And I'm going to contour my nose using the same colours. It's using the same bronzer, rather. Same colours. Okay, I really like that bronzer. I think it's a really decent bronzer for the price of it. It was, again, less than £5, so I really couldn't complain about that. Like, it did a really nice job. Nice definition to my face, as they say. So let's go ahead now and look at the blushers I bought. I bought two because I bought one in my first haul and then I bought the other one in the other haul. So I was like, meh, I couldn't figure out which ones to actually get. Because sometimes I go for peach tones, the other times I go for more pink tones, especially in winter. Sometimes I go a bit more pinky, and then in summer I go a bit more peach. I couldn't make up my mind, so I got both. So here's the peach ones. That one is quite dark, but these two I think could be nice, and maybe just mix them. And then I also got this one. It's called Love Dive, and it's, again, quite a fiery pink. So yeah, let's see what we do. Okay, so as I said, I have the pink and the peach, so I think I'm gonna go with the pink because I'm kind of in that kind of a mood today. So let's see how that goes. Oh, first rub, and there's an awful lot of kickback, so I like my blush quite high placed, but it is a nice colour. I'm not going to complain about that. Ooh, she's delightful. Yes, loving this. Just a little bit underneath the eyes, just to bring a bit of glow to the skin. Oh, I'm loving this. Yes, that's a really nice blush. Oh, lovely. And because you just like basically dip into the pan and you get colour. Like, you don't have to actually like root around to try and get a bit of product out. It just kind of comes out. Oh, I like that. I shall be keeping that one. I I like a good luminous blush, so yes, that is lovely. Now there is no glitter in it, but what I mean by luminous is that it does illuminate my face, because you can see my face is now much more brighter, but there's no glitter in it, so I'm not getting that kickback of light, but the skin just looks better with it on, you know what I mean? So it's not a luminosity kind of a product. Right, let's see what else there is. Did I get any highlighters? Oh, I did! I got a highlighter! Oh my god, this highlighter has been all over TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. I've seen it everywhere. This is the Lunar Glow highlighter from SheGlam. So it comes in a little spaceship, which is so cute. I actually thought, though, to be fair, it was going to be a lot bigger. I saw Nikki tutorials with it, and when she tried it on, I was like, oh my god, that lighter is bomb! So of course I had to get it. Now, let me see. Brush. Where did I put the brush? There it is. So it's my Jack Wills brush. Who knew they did brushes? But yeah. She literally just did this with it. So I'm going to try this and we'll see. But oh! Ooh! Okay! Okay. That is blinding, but okay. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. That needs to be blended in though. I'm not having it that heavy on. Ooh! Oh, that is nice. Yeah, I like that. But I think I'll stick to using a brush. I don't want it that... Or do I? Oh! Oh, damn it. Here, I'll try it the other side anyway. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes! This could be something. Okay, so while I was waiting for my camera to do its thing, I have done some things. So I put a little bit more highlighter on my nose, top of my lip, and on my forehead a little bit. I also put back in some of my piercings because, well, they're irritating me. I had a big fight with this one this morning and this one. These two fell out of my nose last night in my sleep, so I couldn't find them. So I was there like stripping the bed trying to find them because I hate buying nose rings. I have to be there. I hate buying them online, so it's just a faff. Anyhow, I digress. Very easily distracted. Holy moly. So that highlighter, I absolutely love it. I definitely think it's worth it. It's such an unusual thing. Like maybe it's just the packaging or something, but yeah, I'm really feeling for it. I think the next time I do my makeup, I might use this palette here, which is the Private Cabana Sweet Cheeks Blush Trio. Yeah, that's it. It just looks really cute, but yeah, the colours today, not vibing with them, so we'll just go with that. I have no idea. We're just moseying along with this. Okay, so next up is eyes. Now, I got two palettes. I got a Sagittarius and a Virgo. A Sagittarius because I'm a Sagittarius, and I'll show you what the palette looks like. It's so cute. I'm going to take out these things. That's the Sagittarian one, and it gives you a little bit of information about being a Sagittarius or whatever. So it says here, an independent and wanderlust dreamer like you wants to explore the world and learn everything there is to know. True. This makes you one fascinating soul. Okay. Your compassionate presence always puts others at ease. You always want the best for your loved ones, even if that means not sugarcoating the truth. Oh, that's true. I never sugarcoat the truth. Then the other one I got is Virtuous Virgo, because actually turns out a lot of my really good friends, but one of my best friends is a Virgo. So I got this because it reminds me of her, but also the story, the colour story is amazing. I absolutely love these colours, especially that glitter at the top. That looks bomb. So this is what it says here about being a Virgo. Patient, kind and humble, you are #goals girl. While being of service to others is your best quality, sometimes you forget to live for yourself. Remember to do yourself a solid and have some fun every once in a while. Which is true. She always puts everybody before herself. So I think I might be using this one today because I'm kind of vibing with the green. So yeah, or maybe I do the purple. Oh damn, see this is where I keep getting stuck. The lips are going to be nude anyway, so oh, I think I'll go with the green. I'm in a mood for green today. So we're going to go with that. So I got all these little brushes I'm going to be using. I also got them off SheGlam. I mean, they were literally £2, so yeah. So I'm going to start with this one here. It's called Patient. And we're going to use that one in the crease. Oh, a hell of a lot of kickback. That is a lot of kickback. So I have primed the eyelid with the Wet n Wild primer. I forgot. There's some things I actually forgot to get off SheGlam. Thing is, when I'm looking on their website, I always find that there is so much stuff. I get so easily distracted. It's like, oh yeah, I'm looking for something, but then I'm like, oh, I see something else, and then I see something else. It's just a bit of a nightmare. Colour is good on that. Doesn't fade out as much as I thought, especially for a lime green. Lime green and purples are one of the hardest pigments to actually make. because they fade when blended a lot. So at least I know this one's not going to do that. So I'll just do the other eye off camera because just to save me battery. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm taking the bronzer shade that I used and I'm just doing it ever so slightly up into the crease or up into the brow area, just as a transition colour, because the other colours I'm going to use are darker greens, but there's just too much white up in that corner for me, and I don't want to bring the green up that high because it'll just look a little bit clownish. So we'll just blend that out then with a burnt orangey kind of look, and it'll match because it's the same colour as my bronzer, so it'll match. So the next shade I'm going to use is this one here, and it's called Artistic, and I'm just going to put that one on now. Okay, so that looks quite dark on in the pan, but actually when it's on, it's not that dark. It's actually quite light. I was expecting this to be more of an emerald greeny colour. I suppose it kind of is on camera, but in real life it's actually not. Oops. Okay, I've just put on that colour. It was called Artistic. It's that green there, and I just blended it kind of upwards and then just around the corner there. So yeah, it's really annoying not having enough space on your camera. It's really irritating. I keep having to like stop and start, so I'm trying to really hurry up. So the next colour I'm going to use is Witty, and I'm just going to blend that out into the corner here. And I need another brush. We'll use this one. Again, watch for the kickback on this because it's quite high. These brushes are from SHEIN as well. I'm not gonna lie, they're not the best. They're really not. Their blending is absolutely dire. But sure, look at £2, she will give them a go. You can see they're just deepening up that crease there. And I'm gonna do the same to the other side. So I've just put a little bit of artistry underneath here just to kind of like finish the look, bring the whole look together. But I'm also going to put this one here. It's called Modest. So it's that goldy kind of autumnal green. And I'm going to just put that in the corner. So hopefully I won't have to turn off the camera for that. I should have a few minutes. So you see? Just to brighten up that line before I put in the glitter. Oh yeah, because I'm doing glitter. And then start to blend that into the green so that the two of them don't have a big line between them. And I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've just got to put on some mascara. The two mascaras I'm using are the Max Factor Max Factor 2000 calories, and this one from Christian Breton, which is the Endless Lash Mascara, and I mixed the two of them together. Put the Max Factor on first and then the other one on top of it just to give me a bit more length and more volume. Then I put the Rimmel White in the waterline, and that is where we're at as of now. About to do eyeliner. So the eyeliner that I have is again SheGlam. SheGlam. This is way too much from school pickup, but sure, hey. To getting used to me down there. So that's the tip of it. Nice and pointy. Let's see what it looks like on. Okay, so a decent black colour, quite pigmented. Let's go. Let us go. Okay, that is not the easiest brush to work with. I don't know if it needs to be broken in or something. It needs to be squished a bit. Okay, so I just cleaned up my eyeliner there. The eyeliner is okay. It's more the pen applicator that I have a problem with. I'm not very good at pen applicators. I'd sooner brush applicator. I find them so much easier. But it is a very good black. Like, it is black. That is not going anywhere. And it's waterproof as well, apparently, so that's going to be a tough one to get off tonight. But now I'm onto the lips, and I have this SheGlam duo-ended lipstick liner duo. This is in the colour Glam 101. So I've just put on the lip liner, and it is buttery. It is so nice. So I'm just going to put on... This is the shade, sorry, Soft Chai. I don't know why it says Glam 101 on the back of it, but anyway. And this is the lipstick, so let's see what this is. I like that it's got a lipstick and liner duo. Mind you, that lipstick reminds me of Stone from MAC, which I don't think they do anymore. Very buttery lipstick. I would say it's more of a demi-matte. Interesting. That's the look. That is it. I think I've got everything on. Apart from setting spray. I'm going to use the Elizabeth Arden one because it's right beside me. Oh, running out. Not good. Okay, so that is today's look, guys. I hope you liked it. I should fix up my hair, but I literally am running out of time on every which way. I have to go and collect the kids now from school. I have to go and do a ton of editing. Oh my god, I've been shooting so much lately, and I just have not got the time to actually edit it. Oh, first world problems, eh? Guys, anyhow, I hope you enjoyed this Makeup Monday and you enjoyed my little haul. If you would like other hauls, which I did do another one, Jesus, I've been buying so much makeup these days. Honest to God, I'm gone mad. Think, where's this money coming out of? That's what we cash stuff for, right? We have these things. We have backup. I went to, and you have Klarna as well. I'm very in all the rush them. Oh dear. Anyhow, guys, I went to Aldi, got the new Aldi stuff. I got some of it. I shall show you in my next video because I'm running out of time again. Lots of love. Love yous and leave yous. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I shall talk with you soon. I'm running out of time.